haunting my mind, leaving me frozen in this endless bind. Oh, the warmth is gone, just an illusion, a lie. I'm left in the shadows beneath a tear-streaked sky. The comfort I knew, now a haunting refrain. In this dark, lonely world, I stand in the rain. The warmth is gone, just an illusion, a lie. I'm left in the shadows beneath a tear-streaked sky. The comfort I knew, now a haunting refrain. In this dark, lonely world, I stand in the rain. I stand in the rain. I begged and I pleaded, don't leave me behind. The echoes of silence like daggers they bind. My voice it trembles as I call out your name, but the emptiness answers and I'm left with the blame. The walls closing tighter each step that you take. I'm drowning in shadows, lost in your wake. The pleas from my heart, they fall on deaf ears, leaving me stranded, consumed by my fears. Don't set me free, I can't stand alone in the sea of despair. My heart turns to stone. The safety I knew now crumbles to dust. I'm begging, I'm pleading, don't abandon my trust. The faces I loved now fade into gray. Their laughter a ghost that haunts every day. I reach out for comfort but find only air. In this void of emotion I fall into despair. My tears fall like rain in this desolate place. The shadows of doubt etched on my face. The pleas in my heart now turn into screams as I fall into darkness, lost in broken dreams. Don't set me free, I can't stand alone in the sea of despair. My heart turns to stone. The safety I knew now crumbles to dust. I'm begging, I'm pleading, don't abandon my trust. The faces I loved now fade into gray. Their laughter a ghost that haunts every day. I reach out for comfort but find only air in this void of emotion. Don't abandon my trust. Set me free, I can't stand alone in the sea of despair. My heart turns to stone. The safety I knew now crumbles to dust. I'm begging, I'm pleading, don't abandon my trust. The perfect life I knew, a beautifully crafted lie, now crumbles around me beneath the tear-streaked sky. The smiles and laughter, just masks they wore. As the facade crumbles, I'm left wanting more. The illusion of happiness, a delicate veil, now torn and tattered like a forgotten tale. The walls that protected now close in tight as the truth comes crashing, shrouded in night. The facade crumbles, revealing the pain. The perfect life was just a chain. I'm left in the ruins with nothing to see but the shattered pieces of who I used to be. The friends I once cherished, now ghosts in the past. Their love and support never meant to last. The foundation of trust, built on shifting sand, now washed away like waves on the land. I see the truth now, clear as the dawn. The facade crumbled and now it's gone. I stand in the rubble of a life built on lies, as I face the darkness with tear-streaked eyes. The facade crumbles, revealing the pain. The perfect life was just a chain. I'm left in the ruins with nothing to see but the shattered pieces of who I used to be. Tear-streaked eyes, tear-streaked eyes, tear-streaked eyes, tear-streaked eyes. The silence, it's crushing the weight on my chest. In this empty room, there's no place to rest. The echoes of nothing, they haunt my mind. In the crushing silence, solace I can't find. The ticking of the clock, a cruel mocking sound. Each second a reminder that no one's around. The walls, they whisper secrets I can't hear. In the crushing silence, I'm consumed by fear. That silence is deafening, a void I can't escape. It wraps around me like a cold, empty cape. The crushing silence, it tears me apart, leaving me stranded with a broken heart. I scream into the void, but the silence remains. No answers, no comfort, just this endless pain. The shadows grow longer as the night draws near. In the crushing silence, I'm left with my fear. The weight of the quiet, it's too much to bear. In the stillness I'm lost, gasping for air. The silence, it suffocates, leaves me in despair, as I fall into darkness with no one to care. That silence is deafening, a void I can't escape. It wraps around me like a cold, empty cape. The crushing silence, it tears me apart, leaving me stranded with a broken heart. A voice whispers my name, a dark haunting echo that fans the flame. It tells me I'm worthless, it tells me I'm lost. In the shadows of despair I count the cost. The voice of despair, it whispers so sweet, promising peace, a final retreat. It beckons me closer to the edge of the night. In the voice of despair I lose the fight. The voice of despair, it whispers so sweet, promising peace, a final retreat. It beckons me closer to the edge of the night. In the voice of despair I lose the fight. The voice of despair, it calls out to me, a siren song promising to set me free. But the freedom it offers is wrapped in chains. In the voice of despair, only darkness remains. It tells me I'm alone, that no one will care. It feeds on my fears, on my deep despair. The voice of despair, it knows my pain, and in its cold embrace I'm lost again. The voice, it grows louder, drowning my cries. With each whispered word another part of me dies. It tells me I'm broken beyond any repair. In the voice of despair I'm stripped bare. The voice of despair, it calls out to me, a siren song promising to set me free. But the freedom it offers is wrapped in chains. In the voice of despair, only darkness remains. whispers soft, a gentle reminder of a strength I thought lost. It tells me to hold on, to not let go. In the inner voice of strength, a glimmer of hope shows. The voice, it's faint, but it grows each day, telling me I'm stronger than this dark dismay. It lifts me up from the shadows of my mind. In the inner voice of strength, a light I find. The inner voice of strength, it calls out to me, a beacon of hope in a stormy sea. It tells me to fight, to not give in. In the inner voice of strength, I find the will to begin. The voice, it's my own, yet it feels so new. A part of me I never knew. It guides me through the darkest night. In the inner voice of strength, I find my light. The darkness still whispers, but it fades away as the voice of strength grows brighter each day. It tells me I'm worthy of love and of life. In the inner voice of strength, I find peace amidst strife. The inner voice of strength, it calls out to me, a beacon of hope in a stormy sea. It tells me to fight, to not give in. In the inner voice of strength, I find the will to begin. The weight of isolation, it bears down on my soul, a heavy burden that takes its toll. In the silence I'm drowning, unable to breathe. The weight of isolation leaves me beneath. The world feels distant, a place I can't reach. I'm lost in the echoes of lessons they preach. The walls they close in, a suffocated grip. In the weight of isolation, I begin to slip. The weight of isolation, it crushes my heart, a relentless force that tears me apart. In the shadow of loneliness, I'm left in despair. The weight of isolation, too heavy to bear. The days blend together in an endless haze. The silence a mirror, reflecting my days. Each moment alone, a reminder of pain. In the weight of isolation, I struggle in vain. I search for a way out, a door to the light. But the weight of isolation keeps me in the night. I scream for relief, but the silence remains. change. The weight of isolation, it crushes my heart. A relentless force that tears me apart. In the shadow of loneliness, I'm left in despair. The weight of isolation, too heavy to bear. The temptation of escape, the sirens call so sweet, promising peace and end to defeat. I stand on the precipice, looking down. In the temptation of escape, I feel like I'll drown. The darkness whispers a seductive plea. Come to me and you'll be free. The thought of release so alluring and near. In the temptation of escape, I'm caught in fear. The temptation of escape, it's hard to resist, but the freedom it offers comes with a twist. In the embrace of darkness, there's no return. The temptation of escape is a lesson to learn. I take a step back from the edge of the night, but the pull of the void still feels so right. The temptation of escape, a dangerous lure, but in its promises there's no cure. I'm torn between the darkness and the light. The temptation of escape fills me with fright, but I know in my heart it's not the way. In the temptation of escape, I can't stay. The temptation of escape, it's hard to resist, but the freedom it offers comes with a twist. In the embrace of darkness, there's no return. The temptation of escape is a lesson to learn. Temptation of escape, it's hard to resist, but the freedom it offers comes with a twist. In the embrace of darkness, there's no return. The temptation of escape is a lesson to learn. In this void I lost my spark. The chains that held me still remain. In the silence I feel the pain. The freedom I sought just out of reach. In this void I hear no speech. The shadows whisper a cruel deceit. In the darkness I face defeat. The unreachable freedom, a distant dream. In this void I lose my grip.